Now, you can't both be liars.
You didn't find anything, did you?
No. My men searched the area of the wreckage. We found no guns buried.
That's because there are no guns.
Don't believe it.
Brian?
Your men didn't look hard enough. Listen to me.
Quiet.
You make them look back and you'll find the gun.
No, I do not know which one of you to believe. But if your friend is right, then you know where they are.
I told you he'd made up the whole thing.
So you say. But perhaps they're real. If so, I think I can persuade you to tell me.
¡Carlos, Jesús! ¡Vamos a interrogar al gringo! ¡Vamos, llévenlo allá!
No, Warren! No, Warren! Come back, please! Warren, please! No!
This is Search for Tomorrow.
Well, now, what's the verdict?
Well, things are coming along bit by bit.
That's wonderful.
Yes, well, I don't suppose you can expect things to turn around overnight.
No, of course not. It's going to take a little time.
Yes. You know, sometimes I think this place is the original Salzia.
Oh, Martin, come on now. It's going to get on its feet.
Yeah, someday. As a matter of fact, the new membership's picking up a bit. They're almost keeping pace with the old members that are dropping out. And, of course, it doesn't help to have all these old debts to catch up on.
You know, have you thought about taking this problem to Travis?
I already have.
Well?
I asked him to buy out my stock in TI. You know, there's a provision that says you have to sell it to a family member. Well, he refused.
Well, that's probably because he wanted you to remain a member of the company.
No, I think it goes a little deeper than that. I suppose Travis figures it won't be long before this whole thing goes belly up. He's expecting me to continue in my personal tradition of failure.
Now, you stop that. You know that's not true.
Yes, it is. Oh, Travis is just looking out for my best interest. Doesn't want me to end up with nothing. Strange feeling, though, for a grown man. I do wish he'd have a little more confidence in me. I find it very disappointing.
Oh, Martin, don't feel that way. He has confidence in you. He always has. He's just not himself these days. He and I are still at odds over the fact that he had a chance to sell Sunburst and wouldn't.
That was a very difficult decision for him, Liza.
No, Martin, that was a heaven-sent opportunity. He just didn't see it that way. He was under too much pressure not to sell.
Pressure? Well, I know the professor was against it.
No, not Aja. I've always known how she felt about it. Talking about his father. His father's the one who influenced him on that.
I don't have to tell you that I don't hold Rusty Centel in very high regard, but you're dead wrong.
No, I'm not. I most certainly am not. He's pushed Travis to keep Sunburst since the first day he arrived.
Liza had a long talk with Travis about this matter. In fact, I advised him to hold on to Sunburst because from a business point of view, it made very good sense. Still does. But I told him there were personal considerations that were very important. Meaning you. Liza, Travis may be a man who asks for advice, but he makes up his own mind. This was strictly his decision.
You are kidding. Well, Wally Hefner wasn't laughing when I asked him to get out of the office.
I can't believe this. You and Mom actually bought a TV station.
Controlling interest.
So Sonny works for us now, and this afternoon she's leaving for Bologna. Well, to do what?
Well, I understand she's a good reporter, and she certainly is a tenacious young woman.
She's as stubborn as a mule. She's just like me. She's going to go down there and put some pressure on the authorities. They're going to search the jungle, and we're going to find out where they are. Get in my own way. I am overwhelmed.
But who's going?
Well, I'm working on a list of people who could do the job. I really should go myself, but
That would be very nice, but who's going to stay here and pull strings?
What about me?
Keith, no.
Oh, listen, I'm strong. I could help.
I think that's a great idea.
what about experience?
Thanks, Keith, but no
Oh,
thanks.
come on, what difference does experience make? He's so big and strong, nobody's going to bother Sonny if he just hangs around.
That's right. I can carry the camera equipment, make myself useful.
Yeah, Keith will be very helpful.
I'd really like to go.
Why? For the adventure of it?
Well, because Brian is my best friend, and I feel I should help, but I'm not helping here.
Keith, look, that's very good of you. But I really don't think that
Okay, he goes.
Great.
Stephanie?
Well, certainly, anything you say.
Great.
I think you should go home and pack and get out to the airport, though.
Wait a minute.
Honey, we don't have that much
Oh,
time.
you're forgetting about Andy. She can't live by herself? Well, no, she can.
She can stay with me. What do you need with an 11-year-old girl?
She can't stay at my place. She wouldn't be very happy there. I can take care of Andy. Really, Keith, I could stay at your house while you're gone. It'll be better for Andy to be in her own home.
You really wouldn't mind?
I'd love to.
Well, then
Really.
hurry up and get packed and get out to the airport.
Okay. Wendy, can you give me a lift? Listen, honey, it's going to be okay. There's nothing to worry about.
So do I. Keep thinking of her in that strange city. But she's had a lot of experience with the media. She'll be fine.
That's right. And, Joe, you know, she can be aggressive when she needs to be.
That's true.
Wish I were more aggressive.
Wouldn't suit you at all.
Well, look, I don't suppose there's any point in me hanging around any longer waiting for Granddad, so...
I'm so sorry he wasn't here.
Yeah, me too. I really needed to talk to him.
He seemed kind of distracted today.
Well, I've certainly had better days. I'm sorry. That's a very selfish thing for me to say to you when you're worrying so much about Susie.
Not at all. Just honest.
Joe, have you ever felt insecure?
All the time.
Well, that's the way I feel right now. And about my own husband. I don't know. We don't seem to be able to understand the way one another thinks anymore. There's all this silence.
Silence can be pretty frightening.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, we're not getting along terribly well these days.
In that case, silence is no help.
No.
The thing with problems is that a lot of them start so small you don't even notice them. That gives them a chance to grow. So they get bigger and bigger, and sometimes they get to the point where there's no solution at all.
Well, they are growing bigger. And it seems like neither one of us can do anything to stop it. I love him so much.
I know you do.
Do you and Martin still see each other?
Occasionally.
He's a dear man.
Yes, he is. You know, Liza, Martin and I had problems that I guess I didn't notice or recognize. I've spent a lot of time lately trying to pinpoint the moment when things began to go wrong for us. Our problems seemed so minor, so trivial, but look at us now. Don't you and Travis make that same mistake.
Oh, I know exactly where things started to go wrong with us.
You're lucky.
Lucky.
You know right where to start repairing the damage. But don't put it off, Liza. Whatever you do.
Well, Cal, I wish you'd take some more time and reconsider. We sure would like to keep you as a member. Uh-huh. Yes, well, if you do that, you're probably going to end up on a waiting list. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you give me a call after the first of the year, and we'll see what we can do. Yeah, fine.
Well, good afternoon, Martin.
Tell me something, Rusty. How is it you got so much time on your hands to keep dropping around here? I would think that being the hero of the hour, you'd be kept busy pulling all them strings down in Washington to help Susie and Brian.
Well, I'm doing everything I can. I only wish I could do more.
Yes, well, don't get me wrong. I appreciate what you're doing. Joanne's pretty broken up about this whole thing. And I've had a few sleepless nights myself.
Well, it might interest you to know that Stephanie and I bought the television station.
What for?
Well, the networks aren't interested in a small plane crash in Central America. And the local people have turned us down. So
you bought it?
Yes. And we're sending Sonny Adamson down there to see if she can put some media pressure on the local government.
Well, I'll be. Some people just won't stop at anything, will they?
Very little.
Well, I hope Sonny has some success down there. So, you're in business here now, huh?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Actually, I'm looking for some more investments in this area. That's why I came by.
Well, now, I'm not an investment counselor. Why don't you try a bank?
I've been thinking of backing the club.
This club? It's not for sale.
Not even a piece?
Not even a tiny little piece.
You know, Martin, I'm aware that you're getting financial assistance from Stephanie.
There are no stock certificates involved there. It's strictly a verbal agreement.
Oh, yes. But I have a feeling that there are clauses to this agreement. Clauses which could be interpreted as having strings.
Is that so?
With me as an investor, it would be strictly business. You running the club and me backing it.
I already run the club.
Yes. Straight downhill, it would seem.
Listen, Rusty, if you feel that way, how come you're so all-fired and intent on putting money into this place? You looking on losing money?
I have some ideas which might interest you.
Well, I'm not interested. I am the sole owner of this club, and I intend to remain the sole owner.
All right. When you simmer down, you give it some thought.
Hmm?
Or you might find yourself the sole owner of absolutely nothing.
Does that include check-in time?
Yes. Keith, I really wish you wouldn't go.
Wendy, I gotta go. It's my chance to help. Although I got everything.
I don't know. Shorts, underwear, shaving stuff.
Yeah, got everything.
Shampoo. You'll need shampoo.
It's in the bathroom.
I'll get it.
Oh, wow. Where are we going?
I'm going. And where have you been?
This is the time I always get home from school. What's up?
Gotta catch a plane. I'm going to Central America.
Keith, did you do something wrong? Are you in trouble?
No, it's nothing like that.
Okay, here you go. Shampoo. Will somebody tell me what's going on?
I'm flying to Central America with Sonny Adamson, the reporter.
Yeah, the pretty one. Keith, listen, calm down. Explain to her.
It's where Susie and Brian's plane crashed. See, the TV station is sending Sonny Adamson down there to push the government to find him, and I'm going along.
Far out. Totally far out. Did you get a green beret or anything?
Come on, Andy, get off that.
You'll be a big hero. You'll find him. Your picture will be all over the papers. Maybe you'll even be on TV.
Andy, I don't want to give you the wrong idea, but I'm not going into the jungle. I'm leaving that to the pros. I'm just going to be around if Sonny needs some assistance.
Can I go too?
Absolutely not.
Why not? Oh, come on, Keith. I could spy around for you.
Spy around?
I'd be a great spy. Who'd ever suspect me?
Who would suspect you? Everybody would suspect you. You're going to stay right here at home.
By myself?
No, I'm not going to let you stay home by yourself.
Well, I don't mind. I spent half my time on the riverboat anyway.
Jenny's going to come and stay with you.
Yeah.
Well, that's not so bad. I like Jenny. How long will you be gone?
A couple of days.
Are you sure I can't come?
I'm positive.
Well, can I at least go to the airport to see you off, please?
That's up to Wendy if she wants to drive you back.
Sure you can come with us. We'll get you a hamburger on the way home, okay?
Great. I have a coupon for a shake. It's in with my sock.
Good. You need a new suitcase.
I don't want to hear that kind of talk, Len, do you?
Don't worry, I won't put it on my Christmas list. Oh, Keith, I want you to go, I do. I just wish you wouldn't.
Wendy, I gotta go. I want to go. But you know I love you.
Please be careful. Please.
And I'm coming back.
What are they doing to him?
Miguel didn't hurt you, right?
No, not really, but that was me. It wasn't Warren. Why is it taking them so long?
I can't answer that, Sue.
You can't answer anything, Brian, but you sure can talk a lot.
Susie.
About guns! I can't take it anymore. I can't stand this. They might be killing him out there. He might already be dead, Brian. It'll all be your fault.
Nothing you can do.
Don't worry. He will live. Not enough. He didn't tell us anything.
Of course not. Because there are no guns.
Perhaps not. Or perhaps he's very strong and very stupid. Well, there is one last way I can find out. I will have a private talk with the señorita.
Let it go.
I will talk to her again. It will be different.
Look to what happened to your friend.
Leave her alone.
Vamos.
Stop! Wait! Wait! It's a lie. There's no guns. I made the whole thing up.
No guns.
No guns. No guns. No one.
You lie to me. You lie.
That's right. I lied. Now let her go, man.
I do not like being lied to. Maybe you want to die. Why did you do it?
I just wanted to buy us more time. I figured if I did that, I'd get us more time to be found.
You will not be found.
Yeah. The search place lost. If they saw us, that means they know we're here. I don't know what you're going to do. You're going to let us go. You're not going to let us go. I'll do anything I can. The longer we're alive, better chance we have to survive.
Oh, you are the stupid one. So stupid, maybe you are a spy.
Yeah, it might have been dumb. I knew you'd catch on, but I'll do anything I can.
So you lie. You waste my valuable time with lies. I have shot one of my men for less. More than one. As for your plane, it came and went.
There'll be another plane.
Never. There have been no more. No more planes, señorita. No one's looking for you. There have been no one. They have given up. Even if another one should come, they too will see the wreckage. You will be lifted aside. How? I have already told you. I control this area. No one can get through. No one will come to look for you or your remains. So, you have given yourself more time for nothing. Time has run out.
Look.